Hi Daniel, this is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions. I talked to Sandra the other day and she said it would be alright if I sent over this video to you. So I just wanted to shoot this a quick video to talk to you a little bit about how you can get more traffic to your websites and in turn get some more customers. So I have your website pulled up here. Beautiful design. I love You've got really good imagery here, easy header navigation. I really love the video that you have here, and you have lots of great content on this homepage, which is really good in the eyes of Google. We've got some good pictures and then some nice reviews, which is just nice because we know that social proof is huge, especially in the service industry. Just for your own sake, you might want to change this copyright 2018 to say 2022 or 2023 as we move into the new year. But that's not too big. So all in all, your site looks really nice. The only thing that I would say is you have some really good content here, and I love to see that, but we could use just a little bit more content on this homepage here. And now the reason that I say that is because we know that Google likes to see roughly 1,500 words of content. And this is because Google has what are called crawlers. And what these crawlers do is they read through the content on your website and they use it to better understand what your website is all about. Now, when we talk about keywords, it's crucial, or I'm so sorry, when we talk about content, it's crucial that we talk about keywords. So if you don't know what keywords are, let's say that someone needs some hardwood flooring services and they don't know of a company off the top of their heads, right? They might go to Google and search something along the lines of hardwood floor contractors near me, hardwood flooring installation Louisville, hardwood floor repair, things of that nature. And now all of those are going to be keywords. And now when you have relevant keywords spread throughout the content on your website, then Google starts to associate those keywords with your website and understand that when someone searches for them, your website should be one of the ones that pops up in those search results. So I went ahead and did a quick Google search for laminate flooring Louisville, just as an example of a keyword you might want to be ranking for, because I know that laminate flooring is one of the services that you offer. And now the first thing I want to mention here is this area called the Google Map Pack. Now this is an incredible place for your business to be. And this is because we know that roughly 30 to 40% of traffic is going to click through on a business here in this map pack. And that's just going to be because it's one of the first results that pops up, right? So here we can see you don't actually have any ads. Sometimes you'll have ads above this, but then the Google Map Pack is going to be the first organic thing that we have popping up. So it just tends to generate a lot of traffic. And I'm sure you're well aware of this because you are popping up in the Google Map Pack for other keywords that are relevant to your websites, just not for this laminate flooring search. And now when we scroll past the Google Map Pack, we finally hit what's called the organic search results. Now the first company that comes up is My Carpet Mart, so we're going to consider them your top online competitor, at least for this laminate flooring keyword. So I'll go ahead and pull up their website, and I know Carpet Mart is a bit of a bigger company. We scroll through, they've got some good pictures. Not a ton of content just yet. We can see these are all going to link out to different pages, right? These are different services. We've got some reviews, which are great. But all in all, they don't have a ton of content on this page. And as I just explained, we know that content is really good in the eyes of Google. So being able to beat them out shouldn't be too hard if we get some more content on your site. I want to go ahead and take you over to this paid tool that I use called Ahrefs. This is a search engine optimization tool that I use to analyze different websites. Now I want to bring your attention to these two scores here, the DR and UR scores. Now DR is just an indicator of how strong Google thinks a website is, and UR is an indicator of how trustworthy Google finds a website. And now both of these scores are going to be impacted by backlinks. And so backlinks are anywhere out on the wild web where there is a link or a button on a website separate from your own, that when someone clicks on it, it takes them back to your website. Now, the more backlinks you have, and more specifically, the more good quality backlinks you have, the higher these DR and UR scores are going to be. And now that's important because the higher they are, the more likely Google is to rank you higher in that search engine results. And then I also just want to point out these keywords here. Touched on the idea of keywords when talking about content, and your competitor is currently ranking for 1.6 thousand keywords, so just something to keep in mind. I went ahead and threw your website in here as well. You have a DR of 18 and a UR of 5. So your DR, I believe, is higher than your competitors, which means Google does believe that you have a bit of a strong website. But Google doesn't trust your website as much. And that's just going to be because you have significantly fewer backlinks, right? So you've only got 211, whereas your competitor has 6,000 or over 6,000. So really what I would advocate for here is to really take a look at your backlinks and see how you can get some more of them so you can increase these scores. Additionally, you're currently ranking for 1.1 keywords, so you are not too far off from your competitor. And this is where I would really start going into these keywords and taking a look at the ones you're ranking for versus the ones that your competitor is ranking for, and start to see really what sort of traffic that's going to be bringing in. So pages like this, correct me if I'm wrong, this looks like it's going to be a blog post, right? Yes, so we can see you've got a decent amount of traffic coming in from your blog posts. But one thing to know about blog post traffic, while it is good and I always advocate for a blog, I love content marketing, it's important to know that blog posts are going to bring in a lot of people that aren't necessarily looking to buy. So they're great for brand awareness and getting your brand name out there, but they're not necessarily buyer intent keywords, which means you're not necessarily going to get people buying off of those. And so you would want to take a look at your keywords, your competitors, and make sure that you are ranking for some buyer intent keywords. Now, coming back to this Google search, I do want to note that your website is ranking pretty high for some hardwood flooring specific keywords. So like hardwood floor installation, hardwood repair, Louisville. You're popping up in the Google Map Pack and like near the top first, if not first or second, if not first for most of them. So you're doing great with hardwood flooring keywords specifically. So I just wanted to mention that and give credit for that. And then also mention that if you are looking to get a bit more traffic, those search results also did not yield any ads, which means if you did want to run Google ads, that would give you 3 top spots on this Google search spot. You would have an ad here, be first, second, or third in the map pack, and then have that first position here in the organic section, which would just lead to even more traffic for your website and even more potential customers. That's everything that I have for this video. I hope that you found this educational and informative. If you have any questions at all or would just like to continue talking, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And even if you don't have any questions, if you could just drop me a line of feedback, let me know what you liked about this video and what you found helpful, I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you for watching.